All right, guys, this is what I'm currently eating right now to stay psoriasis free. First, we got corn and soy free duck eggs. These, in general, compared to chicken eggs, they just taste amazing. Their yolk's a lot bigger, so it's a lot richer and creamier. People are less sensitive generally to duck eggs compared to chicken eggs, and particularly compared to chicken eggs, these are 6 times the vitamin D, twice the vitamin A, and 5 times more water-soluble B vitamins. So that's awesome too. I eat a lot of. I'll get a couple servings of fruit in a day. Fruit digests really well. Haven't had any issues or flare-ups with that. So that's definitely a plus. Just incorporate a lot of variety. Pineapple, we got a bunch of berries over here, so I eat a lot of those. I get my bone broth. This is amazing for gut health, digests really well. If you have an autoimmune condition, any kind of autoimmune condition, or you just want to improve your health, digestion, this is going to benefit you a lot. I go for White Oak Pastures. They're regenerative farm in Georgia. They have really good stuff there. In terms of carbs, right now I'm trying organic California white basmati rice from Lunkenberg Farms. I do white rice instead of other grains just because white rice is stripped of the outer shell, so it's going to be really low in arsenic, the lowest in arsenic of any grain. It also, since it's stripped of the outer shell and bran, doesn't have or has much less phytic acid, which could disrupt the gut, cause some indigestion, and maybe cause autoimmune flare-up. This is the only grain I've been able to tolerate, so I definitely have tried to include that while I'm getting a little bit more carbohydrates. I eat Kerrygold butter right here. That tastes real good. I get that from Costco. Avocados for some more healthy fats. The meat I eat, you can eat any meat on this diet. I try to go for the higher quality meat. So I have some grass-fed and grass-finished beef from U.S. Wellness Meats. I order from Force of Nature sometimes if I want to go a little leaner and get higher protein. This is ground venison from Force of Nature. They're really good also. Generally, I eat any red meat. I like red meat, similarly to duck eggs, just because it's more satisfying and it's also higher in a lot of nutrients like B12, zinc, iron, all that stuff. So that's cool as well. I get in some liver. I'll eat like 8 ounces a week. This is grass-fed and grass-finished beef liver from White Oak Pastures. I think it's important to get good quality when you get stuff like this, but get what you can afford. Supplements, I take wild-caught fish eggs. So these are literally fish eggs in a capsule. So it's different than the typical fish oil supplements you see. I don't take those just because the fish oils tend to oxidize and become rancid when they're in a jar like that. These are literally fish eggs in a little bottle. So it's still a food even though it's a supplement. So you get all the omega-3, EPA, DHA benefits, but you also get all the nutritional all the vitamins and minerals that you would have gotten from fish. So I'm eating that right now because I don't really like to eat fish much, so I go for that. Take 5,000 IUs of vitamin D3. This is just great for overall health. I would definitely add that. Make sure that you get it with olive oil in it and not seed oils, because seed oils are one of the worst things you can consume for your health, especially for your skin. So make sure it has extra virgin olive oil. I like to get this brand, 5,000 IUs. And I'm avoiding dairy, so I still want to get in calcium. So instead of a regular calcium supplement, I take this. This is the same concept as the fish pills. It's literally bones in a capsule. You can get calcium from fish bones as well if you eat canned fish. So this is like a similar principle to that. I get this from Heart and Soil. Regular calcium supplements are kind of garbage. They're usually just chalk pretty much. So if you can get a higher quality supplement from a real whole food source, I like Ancestral Supplements, Heart and Soul. I'd recommend that instead.